Hi everyone, and welcome to EDU 10024 Academic Skills for Success. It's great to have you in the unit, and it's great to have you in my group, this TP. A little bit about me. I have been with Swinburne Online since 2014 as an ELA, and I've been a UC for the past few teaching periods. I teach in this unit, and I also teach in CAR, which is a Planning for Career Success unit. These are both quite short units. They're fast paced, they're quite intense. There's quite a few learning materials and readings to get through in the first few weeks, along with the assignments that come quite regularly. In our social forum, you can there's a link to that below this video. You can read a little bit about me and my likes and dislikes, and please feel free to share some information about yourself in that social cafe as well. So for this unit, as you probably already know, it's a very short unit. It's we only run for 9 weeks when you're the week that your last assessment's due. There's 4 assessments for this unit. We have the big essay, assignment 3, that's the largest assignment for this unit, and you'll be spending a lot of your time working on it. It's worth 50% overall for the unit. That's not to say that the other 3 assessments are not important. They certainly are, and they all scaffold each other and lead into working towards this last assessment. The first one gives you an idea of what times you have available to study. It sets you up for a study plan, and helps you balance those things that you've got at home to do, whether it be housework, your job, your children, taking them to sport, driving them to school, any other extra commitments you've got, and it will give you a fine idea of how much study time you've actually got to focus on this unit and any other units that you have. And I'll work with you to set up a study schedule that works for you and to the benefit of your time. The second assessment's an article analysis, and this is starting to set you up for your essay. So you will be looking for and researching 3 particular articles that are going to help you with your essay, which is your big assessment that is due in week 8. And then there's the essay, obviously, and then assessment 4, which is your reflection on this unit and whether you achieved any goals. If you didn't achieve the goals, what were the barriers that caused you to not achieve those goals, and or did you overcome them? So that's the breakdown of the 4 assessments. The most important thing to do right now, as you've got access to the unit, is to make sure you look at the syllabus to see what is actually required for this unit. Have a look at the assessments, print them out if you need be. Make sure that you understand what's required of all those 4 assessments. Have a look at the key dates. Try and pinpoint areas or weeks that you're going to be very busy in this teaching period. And some that maybe are not so busy, where you could actually put a bit more of a focus on working on your assessments. Have a look through the modules as well to get familiar with what they are required. Your assignment 2 and your assignment 3 would need you to actually focus on a particular topic. So it means that you don't need to really do the key readings for the 3 topics that you're not going to focus on unless you have time or you wish to. It's by all means, you can certainly do all those readings, but it's important that you make sure you do the readings for the topic you're going to focus on for assignment 2 and 3. There's quite a few forums in our discussion board. You can see, apart from this welcome forum, there's also the social forum. There's Q&As for each of the assignments. There's discussion forums for each particular area of the unit. So if you have a question, it's really important that you place that question in that forum, and I can answer it for you, or another student may know the answer and answer it for you as well. So it's really important that you ask there. Remember, the only silly question is the one that's never asked. So it's really important. You may be helping out other students by asking your question as well. Remember also that there's a lot of information and questions being answered floating around on social media. Please don't take them as gospel. If you have a question that you really desperately need the answer for, and it's going to affect your time in the unit, you need to either ask me, or you need to ask a student advisor, or you need to ask on the discussion board. Don't take any information that's on social media as to be the correct answer, because it's probably not. I've got in the syllabus, you'll see the breakdown of the assessment times and when they're actually due. This is really important that you have a very strong focus on when they're actually due. Put them in your diary, stick them on your fridge, whatever it takes to make sure that you get those assignments in on the due date is really important. Extensions are given, especially under circumstances that we've been going through in 2020, but it's really important that you aim to have those assignments in on those due dates. If something happens that you can't, you can ask for an extension. The extension request button for either up to 48 hours or after is in each individual assessment. So open the assessment tab, scroll down till you see extensions, and that it will walk you through that to apply for an extension. So for the next few days until the unit actually goes live and starts on Monday, really have a look through every area of the unit, find the bits that are important that you need to write down times for and dates for. Introduce yourself in the first activity to the rest of the team. Share some thoughts about yourself, maybe where you come from, what you do for a living, do you have children, anything you wish to actually. And we can find some common ground amongst each other and have to open up those communications. So that's it from me for today. I'll be placing more videos throughout the teaching period in the weekly activities. What you can expect from me is you will receive an announcement from me in the announcement section as you see every Monday morning. Sometimes it goes out Sunday night, but it's mainly Monday morning. As an ELA, you will have me on the discussion boards probably. I'm usually available every day except for one day on the weekend, and I'm available on emails every day if you need me for any reason in my ELA capacity. I generally try and take one day of the week off the discussion boards as I'm studying myself, but if it's urgent, just shoot me an email and I'll be able to help you and respond to that particular question as soon as I can. What I expect from you is that you are handing all the assessments on time or with an extension if possible, that you complete the weekly activities. Each activity is to help you work through and do your best in the assignment, so it's vital that you actually complete these activities. Students that actually complete the activities have been known to do much better in their assignments. This is actually reflected in their assignments, so it's really important that you complete the activities in this unit. 8 to 10 hours a week for everything is what is expected in a unit of this level. Remember, it's only 9 weeks, so you do actually get those extra few weeks off at the end if you're not doing any other units as well. So any questions, place them on the discussion board in the appropriate forum, and I look forward to chatting with you Monday as the unit starts off the teaching period. Thanks guys, see you soon.